What's going on, everybody? It's David from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and then comment down below. Today is the day you already know is day number 23 of my segment in the month of madness. Every single day in the month of October, I will be hitting you with a horror movie review. And today, we have something special. And by special, I mean a little bit different. This one is going to be kind of unique because it's a film that, upon watching again, I realized that I didn't really enjoy it as much as I did the first time. But I understand that this film has left a legacy in the horror genre, so we're going to go for it. Today, I believe it's 1999, hit the Blair Witch. Yes, the found footage film. The one that claimed to be original, even though the director from Cannibal Holocaust said, we did it first. It reminds me of the episode of South Park. Simpsons did it. Oh. So anyway, the Blair Witch is simple. There's this fictitious town in Maryland where this legend goes that there's a witch that lives in the forest. So these three people go ahead and go investigate, and they try to find out more about this witch and see if the lore is true. So they visit a place where they said that these men killed themselves. They visit this place and bodies disappeared. And they also visit this place where they said that there's a grave on a hill. And also there's this story that goes that this man that lived in the area kidnapped 7 kids and killed them in the woods. So the big picture is this. So they go into the woods, and every night they start to notice things. They start to notice there's twigs outside breaking. There's something outside is moving. And then every day it seems to escalate and get worse and worse. But then there's other things that cause the tension between the people. There's things like the map. One of the people running with them throws the map away out of frustration. Stupid move, but whatever. And then you have them walking around, and the girl who's supposed to be leading and knowing the way tends to get them lost throughout the film. So they don't trust her. So there's tension building. So there's a lot of things that go into this film, and then eventually one of the people from the team eventually ends up missing, and they want to go find him. So which leads them to the final act, which I'm not really going into too much detail about. But it's honestly one of the most kind of like nerve-wracking scenes of the movie. And it's nerve-wracking for good things and nerve-wracking for bad things. So, what do I think about the film? In all honesty, upon watching The Blair Witch again, I really didn't enjoy it as much as I did when I was a teenager. All right, I'm just going to be honest about that. Now, the thing is, I still respect the film. I respect what it did. I respect what it did for the genre. It popularized found footage movies. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not the first found footage movie, especially in the horror genre, because you have things like Cannibal Holocaust. That came first, and that was a found footage movie as well. But, you can see that movies such as Paranormal Activity and Record, or REC, whatever you want to call it. There's also that other movie that's a found footage movie. I think it's like a quarantine movie or something. Or I don't know. It's like these people that are infected in the building. Anyway, I digress. The point of the matter being that you can see that its legacy lives on in other found footage films. And I mean, I can't knock it. I can't hate it. I can only respect it, right? Now, what I would have liked in Blair Witch, honestly, is to see a glimpse of the witch. And I know there's this cloak and mystery and things like that, and it's like kind of makes you think like who done it, and it's supposed to be a supernatural effect, and the supernatural effect is supposed to be realistic because you're not supposed to be able to see this person. But me personally, I would have been like, I would have felt a little bit more if like we would have seen glimpses of it in the background or something like that. Now, granted, there might be glimpses of it in the background. Maybe I freaking just missed it. If I missed it, go ahead and throw it in the comment section. Tell me, hey, Davey, you missed it. It was here. I was at this timestamp. All right, I might go and I'll go back and check it out because I own the movie, right? So, the bigger picture here is that I look at Blair Witch as a very unique film. It did a lot in its era. It has sparked a lot of movies that sort of like followed its blueprint. So like I said, I have to respect it. Now, would I have liked to see The Witch or, you know, something of that nature? Of course. But I mean, for a found footage film, it's well done. And honestly, it builds up very good tension. And also what it does too is it, to me, it did a really good job at showing somebody slowly descend into madness and then slowly descend into madness as a group. Like, you know, like these people started turning against each other, which are things that would realistically happen. And when people get stressed and people get bothered by things, they tend to blame each other for those things. And that honestly showed that the tension that built up between them and the frustration and the bickering and things like that. It honestly, to me, it seemed very realistic. Would I have the final act? It's good and it's bad because it's like, okay, well, and all, it's good because it leaves you like thinking. It leads you to kind of build your own kind of synopsis. All right, is the witch really this force that's behind you and doing things on her own? Or is it that she's possessing or manipulating somebody to do the bidding for her, right? And then also there's this other idea that, okay, well, maybe it was just this dude went crazy and was kicking in that damn house and just went so crazy that he thought that he was being possessed. And he really wasn't. He was just going crazy, right? Those are options. But I mean, I've not seen Blair Witch, The Book of Shadows, so I don't know if the sequel has anything to do with the original. I also I've seen Blair Witch, the one from the 2000s, the later movie, but I honestly don't remember much about it. So with that being said, what I didn't like is that I felt like the movie should have ended with a reveal of the character of the witch, right? Because in most found footage movies, or most movies where it's trying to build the climax by hiding the villain, tend to show the villain, which surprises the audience, and it's like, oh damn, dude, whoa, you know, like that's what it's meant to do. It's meant to make this tension builds up, and at the end it's supposed to burst when you finally see it. Not too many movies have executed this perfectly. Some movies they slow burn to the point where when it's finally revealed, you really don't give a damn anymore. But honestly, this movie built up the tension perfectly just to that point, and I really thought we were going to see the reveal. And you know, at the end of the movie, it didn't happen. I swear that in this movie, when I saw it the first time, we saw the witch. I have no freaking clue what the hell happened. Maybe I dreamed it, maybe I was tripping, but I swear the witch popped up in this movie. So this movie kind of disappointed with the ending. I felt like they dropped the ball. They could have had a real good climax showing the witch, maybe showing her floating or something like that, and then just ending it like that versus just like ending it with, I think, not Mike, I think it was Mike, one of those guys in the corner standing there just looking at the wall. I understand it was supposed to be kind of like an homage or kind of like a hint at the story of the man who kidnapped the kids and he had them look at the wall or whatever, but I mean, like I said, it could have been better. So, with that being said, that's my day 23 recommendation. I recommend The Blair Witch. If you're not going to watch it for pure enjoyment, like if you don't find this movie very enjoyable, I mean, I'm like me personally, I'm not going to pop it in next week and watch it again like that. There might be something I see like years down the line, like I did now. But I will watch it strictly on the level of like respect. Just simply respecting the film, the franchise, what it did in the horror genre, and what because of it, what it ended up becoming. You know, I don't think we would have as many found footage films if this movie wasn't successful. So hats off to The Blair Witch. And you are now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop, and we are wrapping up day 23's recommendation. See you guys tomorrow for day 24's recommendation. I can't wait. And let's just wait for more madness. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the way out. Adios.